and I'm already ready, and I chose the mask deck,
Ah, okay.
if you don't mind.
That's fine. That's gonna be an interesting one. Um, okay. Give me a number 1 through 3 then.
Mm, 3.
Okay, this is gonna be very interesting because it means I'm doing the occult deck. So this week was a real challenge for me, actually.
Oh yeah.
Um, so April 2003, the new ban list came out. Uh, and it went into effect on April 1st, and it was right after Labyrinth of Nightmare came out.
Mm.
But the thing is, like, there were a couple of, like, strategies brought in, like the masks, and fiends were given a much bigger role with, well, you'll see with my deck, with, like, Dark Necrofear and stuff. But when you really look at it, it feels a lot more like it's a build up to Legacy of Darkness.
Gotcha. Then
Um,
I could see that.
I mean, there were still some cool things introduced, but I feel like it started the ball rolling on a lot of things, and it didn't produce a lot on its own. So it was kind of interesting. It was also interesting because at this point, they also brought out the two starter decks, Starter Deck Joey and Starter Deck Pegasus, which we'll do a duel of
Yeah.
that at the end, I think.
Well, I'm
Um,
excited for that. Yeah.
I actually remember Starter Deck Joey. I was so excited for it because back in the day, Joey was my favorite,
Oh,
and
dang.
I was just so excited for Starter Deck Joey but all the stores were like sold out.
Mm.
Um, And so I remember I found like one of those like catalog telephone numbers or whatever. I called up and got my mom to help me place an order for Starter Deck Joey. I think I paid like $20 for it or something after the shipping fees and
Oof.
all that.
When you're desperate.
But yeah, no, like I felt very desperate. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, graceful charity. Yeah, this is. You're right. This is getting closer to the era that we were in. Like
Yeah,
we were
like
really in.
um you know what? Yeah, I'll just send it. Um,
Oh man, is my eating loud? I probably should be eating on a stream. I'll stop. We have no self control.
but yeah, so I remember that, and it's actually I'll talk more about the decks when we actually get to doing those. But I was surprised going back. I was surprised at how much better they were than the previous starter decks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you Dan, you are running the mask deck. I don't know if the one person watching remembers from the anime in Battle City. It was the first tag duel of Battle City. It was Kaiba and Yami Yugi versus uh, Loomis and Umbra, I think were their names.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I just recently watched it. I've been putting it on, and Anna and I paint miniatures for Mansions of Madness. We'll throw on Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'll provide a whole bunch of commentary for her since she didn't really watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I just provide a whole bunch of commentary, and she says she enjoys it, and I have fun doing it. So why not, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them, I think it was Umbra. Maybe it was Lumen. I can't keep track of which one was which. But they ran a mask deck essentially. They were in Labyrinth of Nightmare. a
Oh,
bunch
sorry.
of hold on. Hold on one sec. Oh, hold on one second. Daughter's asking me
Mm-hmm.
for something.
You good? One person watching. Hello. Tommy is almost halfway done with his time on his turn. What is he gonna do? He's gonna end his turn.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
But anyways, one of them random in Labyrinth of Nightmare. A bunch of magic and trap cards came out, like this one, Mask of the Accursed. They were all these different kinds of masks, and it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'll chain. And so Dan's deck has all the mask cards, at least one copy of each, and then he also has the ritual card, the ritual monster, the masked beast, because it's very appropriate.
Yeah. Ooh. B-E.
Yeah, I find it funny. Like, you look over the card and it says, spirit message.
Spirit message I.
But it's using the art from the Japanese version, which spells out death. But of course, children play this game, and 4Kids and Konami or whatever, when they were censoring it, decided that little kids can't handle death.
Yeah.
To be fair, not their worst edit.
Yeah, no, there are way worse things. Amazingly worse.
Shoot, I can't attack because of that Mask of the Accursed.
Okay, finally.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of filled in with some beatdown cards. So Gemini Elf came out in Labyrinth of Nightmare, and when it came out, it was the strongest level 4 normal monster.
You gotta be kidding me.
Haha! Throw that one down. That one down.
Okay, well, I like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I don't know what that card does. I'm gonna put it face down defense position.
Oh, that one is when it's summoned, you get a ritual monster?
Monster from your deck,
Or is it ritual spell? I don't... You know.
Yeah. Gotcha, okay.
So, also,
Let's see.
cool thing, for those of you watching, tune into GeekTyrant.com in the next couple of days. Konami was kind enough to send me the new starter decks for Speed Duels. I don't remember the names. I'm really bad at remembering that. It's like the Match of the Millennium, which is Yami Yugi and Pegasus, and the other is Twisted Nightmares, which features Yami Bakura and Yami Merrick, and they were actually pretty cool. I opened them, I filmed an unboxing. You'll be able to check out on our YouTube channel. Link is in the under social underneath the video for the stream. So the video for the unboxing will be on our YouTube channel. But the video and my thoughts on the decks will be uploaded in an article on Geek Tyrant in the next few days. Oh my, he got the Mass Beast. Oh boy.
Yes, I did.
But yeah, those speed duel decks are pretty interesting. Well, let's do that.
The death is pretty overpowered. I mean, I guess like Exodia, you just have to have all 5 pieces.
Yeah, the trick is if you get rid of one, you get rid of all.
Mm,
You know, the problem is, oh man. See, this is the thing is when Bakura runs the. Hold on one second. I have to take care of my daughter.
yeah, it's good.
I will set, and I think that's going to be my turn anyways. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there is a problem with running Destiny board though. It's not nearly as good as Exodia.
Yeah, but you almost have it. You just need one more letter. Oh my
That's true,
gosh.
but the problem is I can't play it from my hand. I can only play them through the effects of Destiny board, which means I have to wait until the end of your turn.
Oh.
Which means you have, on your turn, you could go through, just take out the D, and I lose. And I can't win that way anymore.
Yeah, if there was a way that I could.
So... what's that? Okay... But, yeah. Also, if you're watching and you're interested in playing GOAT format, which is formats for, using the old school cards and stuff, I wrote an article basically trying to help walk people through... Oh, there we go. This is probably better, isn't it? My mic was turned up.
A little bit better. Mm-hmm.
I moved the mic closer to my mouth, and it probably sounds a lot better, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so if you're interested in GOAT format and you're always worried about not knowing how to play or anything like that, I recently wrote a guide. It'll be up on Geek Tyrant soon, where I do my best to kind of show you where to go to learn more about it and, the basics of what it is and how to go about playing it virtually. And so if you ever want to play GOAT format, look for me on Dueling Book, which is the only virtual platform that actually supports GOAT format. My handle on there is TyGitAx, the same as this stream channel. Oh look, I won with Destiny board.
Nice.
And I'm more than happy to play with you on Dueling Book. Now, I want to talk real quick about I ran into some problems with my deck.
Mm.
So my win condition is Destiny board, but the problem is my other my boss monster is Dark Necrofear, which normally isn't a
Mm-hmm.
problem, except for the fact that Dark Necrofear's effect is when it's destroyed, and sent to the graveyard, I can then equip it to one of my opponent's monsters and take control of it. This is a very good effect. And then, but the problem is it's equipped, and so it goes into my magic and my spell and trap card zone, which means I can't put pieces of Destiny board out.
Gotcha. Interesting. Let's see. I think you'll need to send me the next game link.
Yeah, I'll do that here. How did you like the masks? What were your
Oh, I
thoughts on
thought
the
they were a lot of
masks?
fun. Yeah, I was excited to I was like beefing up my minions and getting out the masked beast was pretty awesome. And no, it was fun. And I had, if I was against any other deck, I had so many like trap and mask cards to like ruin you, but it just happened to be against Destiny Ward, which is not a
Yeah.
minion deck. So yeah.
Um, let's see. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. And create custom game. Here's the second one. Okay. Oh, man. Do you
So I
want.
only have Mahavilo, Masks, Mill, Occult, and Pegasus. The Joey one didn't work for me for some reason.
Oh, odd. That's fine.
Um,
Let's do.
oh,
Do you
I
want
guess you did too.
Mahavilo or Mill?
I'll do Mill.
Okay, then I'll do Mahavilo. And then our last one for the day, I'll do Joey since it didn't work for you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Which is fine because I prefer it.
Yeah, I prefer Pegasus also.
Dad, I need some water.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Like whenever so like I want my unfortunately my phone just does not for some reason it cannot like dual task calling with Discord and then switching or opening up another app. So
Yeah.
I was just quickly opening up something, but it always like mutes or cuts me out or whatever.
That's fine. So let's see. So my strategy is pretty easy. With Labyrinth of Nightmare, we got two very powerful equip cards. We got United We Stand, and we got Mage Power. So I thought it was time to bring Mahavilo back with these new powerful equip cards, and
That
really
would do it.
see how high we can get his attack power. Dan's deck is Mill mixed with hand destruction and interruption and stuff like that. And you know what? We're just gonna pass.
I have my water cup
Oh, good. I will be right back. I've got to get some water.
in
Yep.
there.
Did you attack my guy, and that's why it's asking?
It is, yeah. And
I'm not gonna change.
Save your precious little thing.
Oh shoot, what did I lose? Ooh. Losing that graceful charity hurt.
Yeah, and like 1 or 2 of your Gemini elves. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah, I lost
terrible,
2
but it wasn't
Gemini.
great.
You... Ouch.
Yeah, that was a pretty... I was hoping for something a little bit bigger, but it was still solid. It was good enough. Let's see. You know what?
And a Fiend Mega Cyber. Ooh, I'm getting hit with swords. Okay.
Oh wow, it's already my turn. That was so fast.
Oh yeah, man.
I guess, yeah, with swords, there's not much you can do or really want to do. Okay, well, let's just stay on the aggressive side. Let's just do what we can for whatever reason.
Steal a giant germ. Okay. Okay. It's really funny to see your board right now.
I know, but I feel with swords, I can take the risk.
No.
Alright, now I finally, after all the life points that I've been giving you, finally doing damage.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
And we'll end our turn since I can't attack. Okay. Interesting.
I cannot attack that guy, can I?
I mean, you could.
I guess that's right. I can attack.
Whether or not it's the smart choice. Oh, man. Okay. No, I will not activate a card. Okay. We're gonna just end the turn. Okay, upstart goblin.
Dang it. Truly incredible.
This is when... Oh, I should have added, like, Fairy Meteor Crush. I just realized I didn't... I don't have Fairy Meteor Crush.
That would have been real nasty.
That would have been real nice right now.
Oh my gosh, you have so much health that I have given you.
I know.
Dang.
So we're gonna bring out Mahavelo. Oh. Yeah, it's worth it. Oh no!
My trap card.
Oh man.
Wait, how do you still have that Mahavilo out?
Because Chain Destruction doesn't
Oh,
destroy the
that's
one that's
one on
summoned.
the field. Right, just every other one. Okay, still, I
Yeah.
mean, still a win for me. Getting rid of 2 of them is still pretty solid.
And now just for fun,
Oh gosh.
we're gonna do that. Let's see how high we can get him. Too bad I don't have mage power.
Wow. Just a little bit of wow. I probably should have held on to that snatch seal for not a giant germ.
Probably. To be fair, I wasn't really getting anything for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, what am I gonna do anyways? Oy, oy. Poopenstein.
Dang it, I can't activate this card in my hand. Man, Fairy Meteor Crush would make. Oh!
Thank you.
Okay.
There goes all your Mahavilos, and you already used your Monster Reborn, I think.
I did, but I should still have Premature Burial.
Hmm.
No. Well, my Sangan should be able to take that out. Oof. Main phase 2. Do some Pot of Greed.
Wow, you're down to 11 cards. Keep drawing, buddy. Keep drawing.
And here we go. That is going to help so much.
Where's the Regeki when you need it now?
Oof. The other day I was playing someone in GOAT format and I was able to special summon 2 Fiend Mega Cybers at once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, you have so many life points, it doesn't matter. But let's
Dang it! That's right, you did have both. Oh well, at least I took it down from 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, our good friend Firestorm 1248 is back for our souls. Well, for your soul, so I assume it's my soul that he wants.
Probably.
So, uh-oh. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I'll get rid of Scapegoat. This is gonna be a little rough. Oh, he says both, so he wants both of our souls.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll activate a card. Suck it.
I do not have that many life points to play around with anymore.
You don't, and I don't have much of a deck to play around with.
Jeez.
Let's see here. What can I do with an upstart goblin? What can you do with an upstart goblin early in the morning? Let's go ahead. Flip up Magician of Faith. Activate Monster Reborn. No!
Just gotta do a little bit of jamming right there. Small jam sesh.
You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Fight me, bro. Oh gosh, don't fight me. I regret everything.
So let's take out Fiend Mega Cyber.
Oh my gosh.
Magician of Faith is not going to attack. Dang it, I was really hoping for that Monster Reborn to work. I've got less than 10 cards in my deck. Who knew Sangam would be so buff? No one. Literally no one knew Sangam would be this buff. We'll set that. Reposition. Okay, what you got? Ooh, that's not good. Main phase 2. And turn. Oh gosh.
I'm cold.
No. Oh shoot. You just won.
I know.
And you are so proud of yourself. I should have Oh, why didn't I do that? I just realized I had another solemn judgment. I could have used that to negate it. I think.
Oh man. Ooh, good game.
I didn't use my trap because I forgot about it because I was distracted by my daughter for a second. That's why Firestorm 1248.
Dang it, baby.
Ouch. That hurt.
Good game though, oh man.
Well, would I have won? Maybe. Oh man. That was a good one.
Yeah, I cannot believe that worked out.
That was a good one. I lost because I made a mistake. But that's just how the game goes.
What on earth is happening? Why?
Can
you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just for some odd reason, like, my phone is being so silly. Come on.
That's what you get for using an iPhone.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey,
well, we can start the duel. I might be gone for just a second. I have some food coming in, so. But we can start up.
Okay, so we're gonna. I think this will be the last game for today. And then, unfortunately, I am so busy today, I can't stay after to play at all. I've got a lot on my plate today. But this last one, it's going to be the Joey starter deck versus... What? The deck is invalid. Okay, let me go figure out what the heck is going on here with the Joey deck. Joey starter deck. It's empty. That's the problem. Well, the thing is, it's not that I didn't set the dual to invalid decks allowed because all of these would be invalid. I set it so that there's no ban list. The real problem is the fact that for whatever reason the Joey starter deck is empty. So if you just give me a minute, I will see if I can put that together real quick.
Okay, so it wasn't just me then.
No, it wasn't just you. So let's see real quick. Everyone gets to see me make a deck real quick. Let's see. I know Red Eyes is in the deck. I know Swordsman of Landstar is completely worthless and in the deck. I know Thousand Dragon.
While you're doing that, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
Go for it. You got time. Flame Swordsman is in the deck. We got a copy of Polymerization. We've got Scapegoat. We've got Penguin Soldier. Let's see. So we got Misaki the Legendary Swordsman. We've got Flame Manipulator. We've got Time Wizard. We've got Baby Dragon. We've got Island Turtle. Spirit of the harp. I am so sorry you guys have to watch me do this. I did not plan for this happening, so thank you for your patience. Let me pull up Joey starter deck. Let me pull up the list here so that I make sure I get legal cards. Let's see. From Misaki. 7-colored fish. Armored lizard. Dark Fire Soldier number 1, even though Dark Fire Soldier number 2 looks way cooler. Sky Scout. That's really the name they should have used from the start instead of Harpy's brother. Gear
Oh yeah,
Freed.
Harpy's brother.
I hated it because it was always, Harpy's brother, but then all the Harpy's cards would say, except for Harpy's brother. And it's like, well, who didn't think that one through?
Yeah.
Melis Radiant. So while I do this, actually, I wanted to talk about. I was surprised going through the Pegasus and Joey decks how much better they were than the Joey or the Yugi and Kaiba decks. Like we're talking here, we have. Joey has 2 level 4 1800 attacks, 2 level 4 2000 defenses. We've got a 1700, or no, Joey has 3 level 4 1800 attacks. He's got Mahavilo, he's got Magician of Faith, he's got Sangan. And I know a lot of this just has to do with what cards were available when they released, but holy cow.
Yeah, that's pretty dang good.
Like, Sangan. These were considerably better. They also had really good, unique cards. Joey brought in Scapegoat and Penguin Soldier, both really good cards. Pegasus brought in Graceful Charity.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Penguin Soldier, this is like where again, this is my issue with Yu-Gi-Oh! In retrospective. Like, I'm sure that now, hopefully, things are a little bit better. I mean, talking to you doesn't seem like they're much better. Like, the power creep is just ridiculous. Like, we look at something like Hane and Penguin Soldier. It's like, why bother? Like, there's literally nothing that redeems Hane. He has less attack, defense, and his effect is worse. So it's like, why is this even?
Oh yeah, no, Did you read my article about power creep? I wrote an article on Geek Tyrant all about power creep.
No, I haven't read it yet, but
it's ridiculous because it's just like we were talking about last week or the week before. A few weeks ago, we were talking about it.
yeah.
About power creep and stuff, and I threw out, the suggestion of we could do set rotations, and people really don't like that idea. But one thing I talked about is because of the power creep, there's a combo that now lets you make it so that on your first turn if you go first, you do this combo and your opponent loses their entire hand, which means on their first turn they get to draw 1 card, and they have that card to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 100% legal combo.
Yeah,
in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. There's no way people aren't going to be using that. You've got several. There are a lot of decks out there that are built around getting as many negation cards out there. I watched a video, Team Samurai X1, very prominent Yugi tuber, who was talking about. He showed off a deck that got him in his first turn something like 9 negates. It really is becoming. It's feeling more and more like it's just who can win the dice roll to determine who goes first. There are cards that help battle it when it's the negate situations, when it's, I have 9 negates. Like there's a card out there, Dark Ruler No More, that goes ahead and it negates all monster effects out there, and it can't be negated.
Gotcha.
So, but it's the fact that you have cards like that and Ash Blossom, which is another one that everyone play. There are more and more cards where you have to play 3 in your deck, even if
Hmm.
they don't fit the theme of your deck, even if they don't uh, really do anything. You just have to, and you have to hope that you get them, or you're screwed.
Yeah, and like it just doesn't seem like it isn't good. Like I feel like it's not a good way to play a game. Like when a game is just everybody has virtually the same things, but then it's just who, like you said, whoever gets to go first, or if you're unlucky enough to not get it in your hand, but your opponent does,
Hmm.
then it's just whoever can draw whatever first. It's not a, oh, what can I do with the cards that I have?
Yeah, and I mean, it's funny because I wrote that article and a million people are telling me that I'm stupid, and power creep's not really a problem. You just have to learn to play the game or stop hating on the game or things
Learn to
like that.
play. There's nothing to learn. You just get enough cards that are good, and then you win, and
Yeah,
that's it.
there's a lot of just like any other fandom, there's a lot of toxicity uh, in the Yu-Gi-Oh fandom. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a thing where I sit there and go, I talk about this not to hate on the game. I enjoy the game. I'm doing a stream of the game. I
Mm-hmm.
grew up loving this game. I'm getting back into it. I really enjoy it. I don't like some aspects of it though, and I know I'm not alone. Team APS is another very prominent Yugi tuber out there who I actually really enjoy their videos. And they actually sent out a tweet the other day talking about how they don't like a lot of things about the current game. But I mean, we still love the game, so we still play. But that doesn't mean we
Mm-hmm.
can't talk about the problems and be like, and sit there and go, hey, we want this to be better.
Oh yeah, I mean that Destiny is in a very similar spot because, like, I also watch another a podcast where. Oh yeah, you ready already?
I'm
Hey,
ready.
let's do this.
So let's do this.
But anyways, yeah, this podcast, this guy, like one guy especially, like always like not dogs on the game, but just like says a bunch of stuff. He's like, "This is a problem. This is a problem. Why haven't they fixed this? Why haven't they fixed this?" And then people started like, and I even got annoyed. Like I got a little annoyed of it because he was glowingly negative
Yeah.
every single podcast. Um, but then he did come out and talk. He's like, look, I like this game, and like that's why I talk about it. But that's also why I can complain about it, is because I spend hours and hours and
Yeah.
hours enjoying it and being a part of it. But yeah,
Yeah. I will say though, I think people also missed my point. Is I wanted, and maybe I just didn't make it clear or anything or something like that. But I was really wanting to start a discussion about power creep and potential solutions. But anytime I tried raising up the point, people would sit there and go, "Oh, we don't want set rotations. Set rotations are terrible. Set rotations are killing other games," even though they don't point to any sources that indicate that. I mean,
I was gonna say if I. Oh, go ahead.
like they were saying that set rotations are killing off, or no one's playing Magic anymore. No one's playing Pokemon anymore. And I sit there and go, well, except people are still playing those games, at least enough people to where they have world championships still. People play
Yeah.
Hearthstone all the time, and that's just growing and growing, and it offers set rotations.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, set rotations isn't necessarily a problem. I can understand not wanting set rotations because, I mean, granted, it's really cool to not have set rotations. Be able to take cards from the very first release and put them in your deck. That is objectively cool.
Uh huh.
There's no way around it. But I sit there and go, okay, well, that this was an idea I had. What suggestion? What ideas do you have for this?
Right.
And nothing. The responses were, stop complaining. The responses are, power creep isn't a problem.
Yeah, no,
You know, you
it's
just
dumb.
have to, yeah, power creep is a thing, deal with it. You know, and I'm like, well, okay, I acknowledge that power creep is a thing, and I acknowledge that it's a very necessary thing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that we have to just let it go like a runaway train.
Yeah, exactly. And that's things that like it's gonna happen eventually. Like Hearthstone has been pretty solid with like not being super power, like having a lot of power creep. It's just that the cards got so well, they combined so well that you got really horrifyingly good combos. Kind of like how you were saying, how first turn get rid of your opponent's hand, kind of thing. But even then, like the power creep, they like because they have the ability to nerf things and deal with things, they don't really like have to worry about power creep that much because they're able to adjust things. But for a physical card game, like there is a power creep. There's a reason why Magic the Gathering has been going on strong for 20 plus years
Oh, yeah.
or more. And it's because they're willing to cut it off and move forward. And like Hearthstone, and I think this would be fine. Like Hearthstone has a standard mode where like the official tournaments are within the 2 years, but then they have a wild mode
Oh,
where
yeah.
you can use any cards. And so like if they had tournaments, and I'm sure that people would want tournaments of using any and all the cards, but then also tournaments that are fair and reasonable
Yeah.
and not ridiculous.
I think one thing that a lot of fans would actually really like at this point is if Konami made GOAT format an official thing. Because a lot of people are, especially people like you and me who maybe left the game for a bit, a lot of people are going to GOAT format because they want that back and forth.
Yeah.
And and they don't want it so that one player's turn takes 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
And so that is one thing. Like people talk about, oh, the game is so much faster now. Well, it is and it isn't. It's faster in the fact that there are fewer turns, but it's also slower because turns take longer typically.
Yeah. Let me search for this. Let me roll, let me flip this coin 3 times. Let me do this.
Let me draw these cards. Now let me summon this monster. And now I activate its effect. And now I go ahead and I send it to the graveyard to get this monster out. And it's a bit of a thing. Yes. Yeah. I'm getting lucky. So yeah, I really just think that I really just want Konami to sit there and go, yes, we have a really bad power creep problem. This is how we want to address it. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Even if it's not set rotation, even if they find some way to do it. Like I did see one person suggested, they were just like, how about Konami just stop making cards have 5 different crazy good effects? Why not just make it so that when a card comes out, it can have like one awesome effect and then one like mediocre.
Yeah. But no, they need to go crazy.
Reborning?
Whatever I want. Oh, that was supposed to be flipped, dang it. Or normal, double dang it.
Oh well, it's still stronger than anything else on the field.
I know, right? Like, what is this horrible thing that's happening?
It's really sad because I have 3 level 4 1800s. Oh.
I bet you don't know what that is.
I think I know what it is. Wow, this is really sad. I'm gonna grab your red archery girl. Okay.
Don't you dare.
Oh, no, I know what it is. Dang it. Right before it connected, I went, oh, shoot, that's what it is. Not what I was thinking. That's okay. I'll deal with it on my next turn.
You will try.
I will succeed. Let's go ahead.
No.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Oh,
No!
no!
No! Son of a gun! Well, I'll still kill it.
He has 1200 attack though.
What?
Or 1200 defense.
Oh, do I have to activate Karate Man's effect before the battle phase? Oh my gosh. I am doing all sorts of errors.
Sad panda.
Ugh.
Now, is Sword and Shield permanent? No.
No. No! Ah, I'm so upset now. I'm pretty sure that just gave you the game.
No. No way. I have nothing to do. I can't do anything.
Oh, another thing. An interesting little thing for Joey's deck. Joey's deck actually has a big advantage because so both decks came with 50 cards, but Joey's deck has 2 fusion monsters. So he only has 48 cards in his main deck.
Oh, interesting.
Also, he has a bunch of support for dragons when he has like 3 dragon cards, which is just dumb.
Not great.
Reposition. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Oof. What have you got there? Ooh, okay.
Okay. Dang it.
Oh, you know what? I can do this.
Don't do it. No. I think that card is pretty underrated.
Giant Trunade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it might be banned now.
I wouldn't be surprised because it is surprisingly good because
maybe it's not banned, but well, it might not be banned, and that would probably be because it's probably got power crapped.
Oh yeah. It's got power crapped on. No.
But son of a biscuit.
Yeah.
Let's see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list. Is Giant Trunade on the ban list? It is banned right now. So, yeah. People were finding a lot of use for it. Ooh, stop defense. No. Yeah, if we wanted to really make this more true, though, to the way old schools were, old school Duels where we would actually use a different program, but I don't like it as much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dueling Book is a site that actually lets you play with like the old rules, so like the first player draws a card and stuff like that. But I don't like it as much because everything is manual. It doesn't automate anything, which some people really like that. I personally don't.
I was gonna say this game's like this site's already like I feel like certain things. I guess it's pretty well automated. Like it's a good balance because you want to activate things or don't activate things.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Have you played? That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Have I played?
Have you played? Legends of Runeterra.
I knew you were gonna ask that. Actually, I downloaded it the other day, and I've played a couple. I've basically played through the tutorial, and then I did like one additional game. I will say I am very impressed that it's not just a Hearthstone clone.
Oh yeah, no, it stands on its own feet really well, I think.
It really like it was one where I was honestly just expecting a League of Legends skin on Hearthstone because that's what 90% of these digital card games are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I was very pleasantly surprised when it wasn't like that. Like it has elements of Hearthstone, sure.
Right, and I mean it makes sense because it's like it's a digital card game.
Yeah, but it is
kind of
very different. And so I was very happy to see that, and I think I might actually like it more than Hearthstone.
There are certain like the reason why I'm not giving up Hearthstone, at least not yet, for it. Is just because of the history that I have with Hearthstone. Like I have 5 years on Hearthstone. I have so much invested in it. So it's just like, I don't know if I can give this up.
Makes sense.
Wow, this was a sad. I mean, I have 1 million deadly cards. Don't attack me.
Let's play him. I think it's pretty sad that neither of us were really able to get any of our boss monsters out.
Right. It was a pretty...
Because, like, let's face it, we both have... Like, I have about 2 boss monsters, Red Eyes and Thousand Dragon. And you've got, you weren't able to pull out Tunes, you weren't able to pull out Relinquished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sad, but
yeah. Right. One cool thing actually about the Speed Duels deck, I was pleasantly surprised with the Pegasus Speed Duel deck that it comes with Relinquished and Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Oh, nice.
I didn't because it like in the artwork Relinquished was featured, so I thought, oh, Relinquished is going to be the boss monster, and that's going to be that. But then Thousand Eyes Restrict was in it, and I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I was surprised by that.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Are you gonna let me kill you, or?
I'm gonna just sit there and not let anything happen.
So there we go. Joey beats Pegasus.
Joey does beat
There
Pegasus.
We go. But yeah, I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh's fun. It has some kinks that need to be worked out, just like any other game. And Legends of Runeterra has some real potential.
Oh yeah, the whole using each turn, each player gets mana on the attack or defender turn, and then the storing up of the extra mana just for spells.
I don't understand that yet, to be honest. That's one part that I feel they don't really explain in the tutorial.
They definitely don't, and I could definitely see some issue with just a poor tutorial in that sense. but like really easily. So any unspent mana on your turn, either you're attacking or defending, any unspent mana will be put into that little pool.
Uh-huh.
And that pool only has a maximum of three.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And
Oh, so it's like, so if let's say I have 4 mana and then I have 3 stored up, does that mean I can cast a 7?
you can cast a 7 cost spell. So that 3 is only for spells.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, and that's the difference is that like, and so if you play any spells, it will automatically draw from the mana pool,
Uh-huh.
but any minions will just pull from the regular thing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would have been very helpful if they had better explained it.
yeah, but yeah, very cool. Anyways, yeah, I'll let you go, man. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, I've got to run off. I've got a lot of work to do.
Cool, cool.
Oops.
All right, well, I'll see you later. Thanks for playing, though.
Yep, thank you for playing. Thanks for everyone who tuned in, and we'll see you next time.